guys, it's JJ here from Forever Flying, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a corkscrew. A corkscrew is pretty much a gainer with a full twist in it, so almost like a back full off of one leg-ish. Before you attempt this move, you should be really comfortable with a gainer, whether that's a cheat gainer, a gainer flash, or whatever. It is just a really important base for this move. If you need help with the gainer, click the cards to find a tutorial there. Also, I'll put a link for that tutorial in the description. The first thing to do is warm up your prerequisites. So in this case, that is gainers. The setup is down to your preference, whether you want to do a scoot, a master scoot, a J-step or a TDR, that is up to you. The easiest setup to learn is probably the J-step. If you need to familiarize yourself with this setup, I'll go through it in my cheat gainer tutorial. So warm up with, let's say, 5 gainers, but make sure that you're really swinging your arms on takeoff, you're leaning back to give it that flip, and you're getting a good amount of height. Now using your setup, swing your leg through, look at a target in front of you, stay upright, jump up and do one spin. Make sure that you're swinging your arms up on takeoff and you're aiming to land on your takeoff leg. The timing for your jump is the exact same as it is for your gainer. Practice a couple of these until they are really easy and the spin feels effortless. Now you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to hold your spin for a little bit longer so that you're going to do 1.5 spins. And you're going to land with your back facing your target. To get that last half spin, you mainly have to focus on swiveling your hips around. Make sure that you're still aiming to land on your takeoff leg. If you can do that, you're able to do the spin in the corkscrew. All you have to do now is add that spin to a gainer and you've got it. Now for the scary bit and the bit where most people struggle. To add the spin to the gainer, you have to commit 100% to doing it and fully try to land on your feet. If you don't commit yourself, you will find that you're going to crash a lot and you're going to get sore from landing on your side due to opening out of your spin too early. Commitment is key. There are a number of different ways that you can start going for corks. You can do it onto a mat, however, unless it's a thin mat, you might find it a little bit awkward. You can use the upright spin and gradually start leaning back. You can just start chucking them on the floor, or you can do it on trampoline where you can familiarize yourself with the move, and then once you can land it, you can move onto the ground. Either of the methods is absolutely fine. Try them all out and see which works best for you. When going for a cork, whether it's on the ground, onto a mat, or on the trampoline, you treat them all the exact same way. On takeoff, start to lean back to initiate the flip. Swing your arms up to the shoulder that you're spinning towards. So if I spin to my left, I'm bringing my arms up to my left shoulder. If you spin to your right, you're bringing your arms up towards your right shoulder. Once your foot leaves the ground, you need to tense up immediately. Wrap in tight for your spin with your arms tight to your body and look for the floor as early as possible. Seeing and spotting the floor is going to help you with your spin and the landing for the cork. If you don't see the floor for the landing, the impact might come as a bit of a surprise and your legs won't be ready to take it, causing you to fall off to the side, fall backwards, etc. The final thing I want to talk about is the axis for a cork. Ideally you want to be somewhere in between, slightly more angled than horizontal and vertical. For both of those, that is with your feet higher than your head. It is not a proper cork if you don't have any form of a flip, or if you're staying upright for your spin and then dropping afterwards. That is just pretty much the prerequisite that I went through previously. You've got to be your own worst critic. Don't be happy with just the bare minimum. Keep pushing until you've got it perfect. If you can already do those unflipped or upright corks, there's no reason why you can't do a proper one and get that flip. The only difference between them is in the takeoff, because the spin is the exact same. All you need to do is make sure that you're leaning back on takeoff to start the flip, and that's it. The spin will work perfectly. The first couple times you do it, it might feel a bit weird because you're not used to spinning on that axis, but you'll pick it up quickly and then you're going to have yourself a proper cork. A quick recap on what you need to remember when you're doing a cork. You want a nice strong setup. On takeoff, make sure that you're setting your height using your arms, your chest and your shoulders. Lean back, swing your arms up towards your shoulder, wrap in tight for your spin and spot the floor for the landing. And that is how you do a corkscrew. I hope you enjoyed this video and that has helped you to learn or improve your corkscrew. If you have any further questions regarding a corkscrew, or if you have any tutorials that you would like to see me do in the future, make sure you leave a comment below. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, share this with a friend, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.